Come on in, YouTube. I'm doing a late one, but I know I ain't gonna be having too many people in here. But I'm doing a nightcap tonight. I had to get this one in. Um, I didn't do a live yesterday for you guys to hear anything. But like I said, they saying Derek Brown made an appearance in state court Tuesday, where a judge ruled to commit her for mental evaluation and restoration of competency ahead of the trial for the murder of Camille Cupcake. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Lord have mercy. Lord is always something. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Technical difficulties just because we have commercials in between this. Hey, Big Mama. Hey, the OK Lounge. How y'all doing? Big Mama in here. Y'all. Um, I guess the commercials is gonna be in here, you guys. But I'm in here and everything. I feel you was coming on to talk about Cupcake. Yes, ma'am. You guys, first and foremost, I have to go in here and let y'all hear how they conspiracize on people. Okay? So I didn't come in here yesterday, guys. We was too busy trying to hear these people conspiring on how to do something to. I just couldn't believe what I heard. And what I want you guys to understand is what I'm about to play is these folks discussing this baby's crime in um, Clubhouse. They won't discuss it on here or Facebook. So one thing that I want y'all to hear that disturbs my soul is because Vito says something, you guys, and hey, Miss Annette, y'all, I'm in the dark because I, started my segment late. But I want y'all to hear something. I really don't want to play it too loud because, it is late. But I want to play it loud enough so you guys can hear how they conspired on Cupcake like they conspired on. They're in here. Vito's upset because he's upset that people are saying that he did something to the baby. But my thing is, guys, listen. He's going to say something that's going to make you say, why would he say that for Patrick? But listen, guys. Oh, my goodness. Why? Hold on. What in the world? This the commercials, y'all. You had your little girls on 3rd Avenue at 3 o'clock in the morning twerking last night. What did you say about me? Hey, y'all ain't got to do nothing but just go look at Shea Garden Snap. It's still the fact that you had your little girls out at 3 o'clock twerking. I don't want to care if they was at churches or at the church. Shay, come on real quick, because I want to know, like, what did I do to be brought up with Dominique? What's... Because they trying to prove a point that April... Then y'all know I said his name, so this fuck ass gonna come on and say, where you got my name in your room? Well, y'all done said on him, dog. I heard about Dominique dogging me out when I was in jail. But they'll come and say, like I said something about me, they can say something about me. I wasn't in the room when he made that room, but I ain't hear nobody come back and say he dogged you out. I mean, I don't know.
He did. Oh, I'm saying names, bro. Yes, he did.
The very people conspiring in this room is the very people that conspired on Cupcake McKinney, you guys. That goes for April, Vito, Sean, which is April's cousin. They all in here talking about this crime. They won't come on Facebook about it. They won't come in no rooms on YouTube about it. But they in here talking about it in here. But they gonna try to tell y'all. I feel like Vito did this, you guys. And he got a little bit of remorse. Not much, just a tiny bit.
That man ain't gonna lie. They done told me everything, but y'all think I'm really sitting here stupid and I'm just playing like I don't know.
I wasn't in the room. But
Chuck, I know everything y'all hold the deals is that they wrong.
Came back to say he was in that dog, so I don't know.
They gonna come out.
All I know was that he was definitely saying no, that had something to do with his baby.
Well, I got in it then.
Well, he told the feds we ain't Nolan, so he keeps saying Nolan. That means he was talking about me too. Cause the feds
your name.
He ain't have to say my name. I'm telling you, he told the feds. Listen, kill all this. I'm telling y'all, this boy told the feds that me and Nolan did this, though.
No, that's my point. I had a room up like that shit, you know.
They had a lie detector test that was passed, so therefore, it's killed. Abraham had nothing to do with it. Dominique had nothing to do with it. Nolan ain't had nothing to do with it. Vito ain't had nothing to do with it. Why the fuck y'all trying to make it be more than what the fuck it is?
I know what happened. Patrick Starward and them took Cupcake up to the center point. I know what happened. Patrick Starward and them took Cupcake up to the center point. I know what the fuck happened.
Amara will be gone. That man's whole trying to make it be more than what the fuck it is.
I know what happened. Patrick Starward and them took Cupcake up to the center point. I know what the fuck happened. Patrick Starward and them took Cupcake up to the center point. I know what the fuck happened. Patrick Starward and them took Cupcake up to the center point. I know what the fuck happened.
Okay, guys. Now, we all know Patrick was in jail when all of this happened, right? And they let Patrick out of jail. And they try to frame him. So, you hear all of them conspiring. All of these people are conspiring, you guys, in here. Like they conspire on this baby. So, the whole argument is about Vito being thrown in the crossfire of what they're saying happened to this baby. Now, when all this was going on, Vito was the one being blamed for it, not Nolan. So Quintessa goes to court today, and they're looking to seek mental for her. My thing is, neither one of these people had anything to do with this little girl. And the police are framing these people. And I had a spirit come into my house yesterday named Nathaniel Woods. And Nathaniel Woods told Big Mama, you need to call out for Patrick Stallworth. And at first I'm like, what in the world is you doing here? And he told me and explained to me why he was here. Nathaniel Woods. And he said, Big Mama, if you don't call out for Patrick, they gonna do Patrick like they did me. And I thought, whoa. Because I don't know what Nathaniel's situation was or nothing. I just couldn't believe the spirit had popped in on me. And he told me, Big Mom, you got to fight for Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown. And like I said, y'all, I go in the spirit with people and things of this nature. When I tell y'all Nathaniel Woods is angry at Kay Ivey, he wants Kay Ivey to be exposed to killing innocent people. the the Nathaniel Woods guy, and he wants me to expose this system that they killed him or deleted him because he was innocent. And Kay Ivey knew this young man was innocent. So again, I'm dealing with a spirit that I don't know nothing about, which is Nathaniel Woods, because I heard a glimpse of what happened to him, but I don't know what happened to him, y'all. But I know that when this spirit came to me, he was letting me know you gotta fight, big mama. And you can't give up. Even though it seems like it's gloom and it seems like it's not going your way and it seems that people are not listening to you, big mama, they listening to you. Don't give up. Because it be at times where I just want to just say, to heck with this, you know? But I'm the voice of Cupcake, so I got to keep going for this little girl and Patrick and everything. So listen, y'all.
Amara would be gone, dumb assholes. And I mean, April could have went through a bad depression.
Shit, Son children would have been gone because Son and the girl was out there with him.
Stupid motherfuckers, they went on neglectful case.
That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, boy. Shit happened and mistakes happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that. We don't blame Patrick, them ass. And if Patrick don't get the death penalty, when he go to West Jefferson, he gonna get killed. So it don't get death penalty when he shit happened and mistakes happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that. We don't blame her children would have been good because Son and the girl was out there with him.
Stupid motherfuckers, they went on neglectful case.
That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, boy. Shit happened and mistakes happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that. We don't blame them ass.
We gonna blame Patrick and them ass. So see, these the ones that framed Patrick Stallworth. Sean, her daughter's friends, April, they got in that car. They told the mom and them told the little girl that Cupcake was missing. And that little girl thought about what she had heard from her friends and brought Patrick to that scene. And the neighbors called in on him. Carrie Spencer asked them to spare Nathaniel because he didn't know Carrie was gonna shoot. Wow. I don't know the story. All I know is that young man popped up in my house yesterday morning in the spirit and told me, Big Mama, don't give up. Keep going for Patrick. Because if you don't, they're going to get him in the spirit like I am. And I thought, where in the world did you come from? And why are you here? It kind of scared me that I seen Nathaniel standing there telling me, Big Mama, don't give up. Don't give up. But these demons, you hear Vito say, we ain't going to blame nobody. We going to blame Patrick. You see what I'm saying? And then he also tell the world, he know Patrick did this. He knew Patrick took Cupcake up to Center Point. No, you took Cupcake up to Center Point, Vito. Patrick was in jail when you and LaBrittany was, causing all that scene over to Paulisha's mama's house, knowing Paulisha's mama was sick. But y'all, LaBrittany had to throw the case off by daggone saying, throw the police off by sending them over there to daggone Paulisha's mama house so that Vito can get that baby out of town. And it was said one day on Vito's live, he was arguing with some dude, and the dude told Vito, man, F you, Ian, he called him. He said, y'all niggas had that baby all in Montgomery. Yeah, y'all think y'all slick. They told him, they told, and them people down in Montgomery told y'all niggas, y'all better take that baby back. Because this is what the guy was saying to Vito. Y'all better take that baby back to Birmingham, man. That baby done made the news. So the people in Montgomery know who had that baby out in Montgomery. Huh? The heck? Hmm. But they want to keep on playing like don't nobody know what they done. We know what you did in October. Yes, ma'am. We know what y'all did in October. Um, Miss, what was that? Yes, Nathaniel Spirit isn't resting. He was heartbroken because Alabama executed him. Sure was, and he cried. He jumped in me yesterday, man. I never had an experience like this that I felt this young man jump inside me and use my body to tell Kay Ivy how he felt. Y'all, he cried. He was mad. He was angry at Kay Ivy. He told Kay Ivy she going to hell. So I don't know. He used my body to make me say those things, but that wasn't me. He used my body to tell Kay Ivy that she gonna burn in hell. And if she do Patrick like she did him, she's definitely gonna burn in hell and she's gonna die a horrible death. And he wanted Kay Ivy. Nathaniel Woods came in my house yesterday morning. I don't know this young man. And when I came in encounter with him, it was a different. I've dealt with spirit, y'all, but spirit has never took over me. I guess he was so angry. He said, "I ain't gonna ask her to do it. I'm just gonna do it, and she gonna feel it." And I felt it, and I kept telling everybody when I was talking about it. I said, "I got this cold, shivery feeling inside my soul." Because the soul doesn't have a body, so it's an instant freeze to me. I started shivering and being cold, and as I was talking about Nathaniel and what Nathaniel had done, daggone, I had encountered with him, it was like whoa. And then I was so exhausted after I had that. It's like he drained me of my energy, my own energy. Man, I swear I went to sleep, man, and I slept for a long time, and I'm telling y'all, still woke up that afternoon and still was groggy. It was like he took and zapped me out my own energy to use me to daggone tell Kay Ivy how he felt. Yes, ma'am. I never felt nothing like this in my life. I said, "What in the world is going on here?" And then when he jumped out of me, once he jumped out of me, he strained me. He daggone like I was drained, and I was like upset with him that he did that to me. I was upset with him. I mean, I can be upset with the spirit because the spirit jumped in me and made me say some stuff, and then I was like, "Whoa!" When he jumped out of me, I don't even I know vaguely what he said because I can remember him telling her she gonna go to hell. Okay, I remember that, and I told the people on the live, I said, "Hey, look at here. That ain't me, y'all. I would never put nobody in no hell." I said that was that boy, Nathaniel Woods. And I told him, I said, "I don't know this man from Adam and Eve. This young man that jumped into me and daggone made me say some stuff to Kay Ivy, baby." And he told her some things that he could only say. I don't know what the heck he was on. He made me cry. He was angry at Kay Ivy. Nathaniel left so lost. Wait a minute. Nathaniel felt so lost in prison. He converted to Islam when he was in prison. He couldn't understand why God had him on death row for being innocent. I know, right? And that's probably how Patrick feel. Like his whole life changed in an instant. And it's sad that God uses us as warriors and daggone demon slayers and messengers and things of this nature. And we say that we for our people, but we won't stand up. Look at all the people in Birmingham that know Patrick Starworth didn't do this. Look at all the people that done heard in Birmingham that Vito did this, but no one's standing up. Look at all of the innuendos that the police did in this case that let you know corruption was involved. Look at the lady that dropped them cars, accurate as heck, said the baby was going to be in the trash, said the daggone corruption was involved with this. Authority card dropped. All of those things drop. You hear me? And then she said a woman watches over this lady. Over this baby as she sleeps, contemplating on the crime that she has done. And she also said, don't y'all daggone be fooled by that mother. She said that mother got everything to do with this. And like I told y'all, I didn't have to read no cards. I didn't have to do nothing. All I had to do was put two and two together. And it added up. And April and them, they mathing ain't mathing. Her time frame ain't adding up. Then y'all hear Vito in here. Who can he talk? Is he talking this for him? Saying he feel bad? This wasn't supposed to happen? And all of this. Is he talking for him, y'all? Or is he talking for Patrick?
That wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, bro. We ain't finna blame nobody for this.
We gonna blame Patrick and them ass. So April, Vito, Sean, they all plotted on this baby. I never connected with Patrick. I think he was on drugs bad and got caught up on something. I don't see him hurting anybody. He didn't hurt nobody. And the thing was, they said Patrick was the big dope boy down there, allegedly. But then y'all got to understand that the cousins are on pills. Yes, ma'am. The one that was on live, if y'all remember her, she got on there and she said, she looked for 3 minutes. And she said, someone right. That cousin was on pills. They said it that day when they was arguing in here on Clubhouse. Because these are conversations in them while they in Clubhouse, y'all. So Vito gets in here and he said, we ain't gonna blame nobody. We gonna continue to blame Patrick. This is enough to send to the FBI and let them see this.
That wasn't supposed to happen, bro.
See, he feel bad that he done it. He said this is some shit that shouldn't have happened, man. It was a crime that went wrong on all of them.
Happened in mistake. That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy. That wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened in mistakes happen, bro. We ain't finna blame nobody.
How was it a mistake? And how can he say that for Patrick? See, Vito did this, y'all. And April is daggone protecting him. Yes, ma'am. Y'all hear him? How can he say these words, y'all?
For this. Mistakes happen, bro. We ain't finna blame nobody for this.
Stupid motherfucker, there was no neglectful case.
That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, bro. We ain't finna blame nobody for this.
Did y'all hear that? This is how they conspired on the baby. And Vito said Patrick took the baby up to Center Point. So he said something crucial that ain't nobody gonna be daggone human trafficking and nobody up Carson Road or whatever they said, y'all. Did he say mistake happened? Yes, ma'am. Mistakes happen. Yes, ma'am. This the killer. This is what I wanted y'all to hear. I just wanted to know if somebody was going to catch what he said. They setting and framing Patrick Stallworth, y'all. April, Vito, Sean, they all in here in Clubhouse. And Vito just clearly told the world mistakes happen. Yes, ma'am.
Nobody for that. Nobody said happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that. We have mistakes happen. That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that. Nobody said
we gonna blame Patrick and them ass. So when they let Patrick out, they framed Patrick then. I wanted y'all to hear this because I said my queens, my messengers, my prophets, anybody that with me on this case, they gonna see what I see, they gonna hear what I hear, and they gonna say, wait a minute, he the killer. And they protected him, the sister, the cousin, and the daggone cousin. So that's why I go hard for Cupcake. Her own mama don't, y'all. Mm-mm. They sitting up in here in Clubhouse discussing this case. And they said if Patrick don't get the death penalty, he said, we gonna kill him. At first was gonna come out of his mouth. But he said he gonna get killed. Listen, I don't want to say that worded that way. When was this conversation? In Clubhouse yesterday?
Stupid motherfucker, they went on neglectful case.
That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that. Shit, I know what
Stupid motherfucker, they went on
happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody for that.
Nobody said
And if Patrick don't get the boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, but we ain't finna blame nobody.
That's how you know he did it, you guys. Yep, it was a mistake, y'all. The thing is, they left him with the baby. They didn't get back in time to bring her back from Montgomery. Because all the people in Montgomery told him, hey, man, what y'all doing with that baby? Say, y'all better get that baby back to daggone Birmingham. That baby is plastered all over daggone, the news. And that's when Vito and them decided to get back here, but then it was too late. It was too late. They'd already made it. The FBI was on the scene. Okay? And so, y'all got to understand, when I tell y'all that I've been daggone working this case since it came on. So they plotting on killing Patrick Stallworth or deleting him. And the other girl, Derek Brown, she gonna plead. They trying to plead her out in insanity. Now listen, y'all. Derek Brown told them, y'all better get me out of here before I tell everything. Cause see, they was trying to get Derek to say that she seen Patrick daggone doing some I'm gonna use the word grape. She was trying to say that Patrick Starworth was graping the baby. And he wasn't doing that. That man never did that. They lied on Patrick. So these culprits had done took upon themselves to daggone lie. And if I can daggone come out of here. Hold on. I know what I'm going to have to do. But I just hate to have to keep pulling this like this. But I have something that I'm going to show you guys where the little cousin lied on Patrick from the gate. Let me see if I can pull it, guys. Okay. Now, I got to go up here. Hold on, y'all. See if I can find it. Because I send these messages to other people so that I can easily get back to them. Okay, now this little girl is back. Y'all done probably already heard it. But the little girl could already tell the story of her um, friends telling her this story. So this little girl, once they seen this on the news, they started adding to the story with Patrick Starworth. That's why the little girls couldn't pinpoint Patrick Starworth. This little girl ran with the story. Listen.
Okay, so all I'm gonna say is, for one, you can't get me investigated because I was at the movies at the time that it happened, and I ended up walking to Roses with a group of friends. First of all, and I'm pretty sure there will be a camera footage of me there if their camera footage goes that far back. And I also called my mother them to come pick us up from the movies.
Now, mind y'all, she get ready to get in the car with her mama and them. Now, April and jumped in this car with her cousin, which is this little girl's mother. Okay? Now, this is when April Thomas and them start to coach these kids. Because April's dumbass done jumped in the car with uh, Sean. Or Sean jumped in the car with April, whoever, to go pick up these kids. But April's baby is missing. How does April get in the car with Sean and go get these kids? So now, when this little girl get in the car with April and them, they tell the little girl Cupcake is missing. Now, I'm still disturbed that April done jumped in the car with Sean to go get kids when her baby is in the project still missing. But this little girl gonna say Patrick was at the school. Okay? So Sean's little daughter is who started this rumor about Patrick. And when they got the story, they ran with it. Now listen, y'all.
Because they were our ride. They informed me that Cupcake was missing.
Now, they informed me that Cupcake was missing. Now, when she about to say, it's great, blow her mama and them out the damn water. She gonna say, mind you, the people that she was going to the movies with, y'all, come running around the corner screaming. Now, why would they done already been at the school and everything, so why they running around the corner screaming at you? You lied on. You took your little friend's story from, y'all just listen.
Mind you, earlier that day, the people that I went to the movies, and I also called my mother them to come pick us up from the movies because they were our ride. They informed me that Cupcake was missing. Now, mind you, earlier that day, the people that I went to the movies with, they were on the way around to my house to go to the movies, right? Okay, boom. They come around the corner screaming. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? They like, this man was trying to get us, trying to give us candy at the school. They was leaving cheerleader practice from Hayes.
Now this at the school, y'all. Now look how she about to switch this story. From her friends telling them that this man was trying to get them. She said, that man ain't trying to get y'all. That man don't want y'all. Okay? Now she gonna take this girl's story that they came around the corner telling them that somebody was trying to get them. Now watch how she changed the story, y'all. She about to flip the script and she about to take her friend's story and change it around. And this is how Patrick gets even involved in this. Okay? Because now they on a target. They already got Derek Brown. I think they already got her because they daggone arrested her for her children. The police got a daggone kidnapping going on, and April and them got a kidnapping going on. But the uh, the police are framing Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown at this point. Okay, now here come this little girl with her lie to tell. She said that, did you remember all the fake spotting of Cupcake to raid all them apartments? Yes. To know that she wasn't there. Cause Vito and them had took her all the way. Vito even says that baby was long gone. They wasn't gonna find that little girl. Vito had said that too. But listen, y'all, she about to change the story and take her friend's story and then put it on Patrick Stallworth after they seen the headlines on the news about Patrick. Then these little girls stepped up and tried to dag on. She took her friend's story and changed it around. Now listen, y'all.
Cause they were on the way around to my house to go to the movies, right? Okay, boom. They come around the corner screaming, and I'm like, "What's wrong with y'all?" They like, "This man was trying to get us, such trying to give us candy at the school. They was leaving cheerleader practice from Hayes K through 8." And I was just like, "That man ain't stun y'all. That man don't want to get y'all." Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the men.
Here she about to dag on change the story. She don't even know what Patrick looked like. Cause her friends ain't told her what he looked like. All she said is, that man I want to get y'all, that man I want y'all. Now listen at the story, she about to change it up just quick.
Practice from Hayes K through 8. And I was just like, that man ain't stun y'all, that man don't want to get y'all. Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the man from earlier, which is Patrick, to be specific.
Now how can it be Patrick, y'all? She never knew who Patrick was. Y'all see what I'm saying? Not unless they set Patrick up, cause they know Patrick, these kids. But her cousins never told. I mean, them little girls never told her the man looked like none of that. But she about to listen. She said
I'm
that.
talking to school. They was leaving cheerleader practice from Hayes K through 8. And I was just like, that man ain't stun y'all. That man don't want to get y'all. Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the man from earlier, which is Patrick, to be specific. I'm talking about Patrick, who was bribing my cousin and my girlfriend and her cousin with candy.
At the school, girls. They trying to say he was bribing them at the school. They never told her Patrick name. Sure didn't. This just how this motherfucking daggone Sean allow her daughter. See, and then when they seen Patrick get posted up on the Facebook, because the friends, I mean, his neighbors is the one that called the police and said that was his car that they spotted. Because they seen him at the gas station. This little girl lied on Patrick. Everything that they posted on that daggone page, I mean the news, they ran with it, y'all. This little girl is who lied on Patrick and got Patrick hemmed up with this shit. Cause how the hell you gonna take your friend's story? They never gave you this man's name. They never told you what he looked like. But you done changed the whole story. I told you y'all was gonna get it. Now listen.
And they was leaving cheerleader practice from Hayes K through 8. And I was just like, that man ain't stun y'all. That man don't want to get y'all. Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the man from earlier, which is Patrick, to be specific. I'm talking about Patrick, who was bribing my cousin and my girlfriend and her cousin with candy. And I heard that he was doing that to multiple children out there throughout the whole day. Now, who do you know normal will be doing that?
Y'all see how she switched the story? She done took Patrick. Now she done set him here. And they posted daggone been hanging out at the school like this. Talking about they was out there at the school like this hanging out. But you done bought him the Tom Brown, little girl. You done put this man in this shit. With your lying ass self, you and your mom and them. And then she gonna say, y'all, even if he didn't um kidnap Cupcake, you lying motherfuckers. Watch though, listen, y'all.
for a whole day, from day to night. That is not normal for a person, especially a man and a woman, saying this for their
See, she was only gonna say a man. And then her mama must have said, and a woman. And then she said, and a woman. Who do you know be riding out? He wasn't riding out there all day. You put this man in this.
children to raise money for their children. What do children need?
See, how she
I
know
know
that?
they have children, but they're
See,
not with them.
y'all hear
So
that?
for one, that was a lie. Why do they from day to night? That is not normal for a person, especially a man
She said, I know they
and a
have
woman,
children.
saying this for their children to raise money for their children. What do children need? I know they have children, but they're not with them. So for one, that was a lie.
Well, that shows y'all right there that that little girl, she lied on Patrick Stallworth from the beginning. And she just lied. It ain't nothing going around about it. You took the little girl story from the school. That's why them little girls didn't know Patrick and what he looked like. Because that wasn't who it was. And Sean and them is protecting somebody. I wanted y'all to definitely hear this little girl lie on Patrick. Because, like, them little girls never gave you his name. How the hell you know he got kids or they have kids, but they not with them. So, Sean knew Patrick. Vito knew Patrick. Somebody knew Patrick to throw Patrick in here, know what kind of car he drove to do him like this. And then for this little girl to say, even if he didn't kidnap Cupcake, they still awful people. No, he not. Watch this though. Listen, y'all.
Why did they lie about that? But you acting like you know everything, but you really don't. You don't know nothing about this situation. You wasn't there when none of it happened. April was there. Like, it was people around where we live at that knows April was there. They had just left the football game. Dominique didn't even go to the football game. His own son football game. But you taking up for him and you taking up for these crazy people, whether they kidnap Cupcake or not.
See how she lied on Patrick, y'all. In the world, this is why Nathaniel Woods came to me, y'all. Cause Nathaniel Woods know this. These people are lying on this man, and he's about to lose his life if they find him. And this little girl lied. And I've been trying to figure out who can I go to daggone present all of this to somebody to save Patrick's life. Where's the warriors at? Where is the demon slayers? Where are the people that work for God? I've been trying. I've been calling out. She said rather he kidnap Cupcake or not. You little lying cunt and your mama too.
Taking up for these crazy people, whether they kidnap Cupcake or not. Either way, they still are horrible people, dangerous people, and but you taking up for him, and you taking up for these crazy people, whether they kidnap Cupcake or not. Either way, they still are.
These people are looking at death penalties because this little girl lied on them. Lord in heaven, and I know it's a Father God in heaven. Lord, I've done everything that you told me to do in this case. Father God, let somebody hear. Let somebody take this video and show it to somebody. Save Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown, Father God, because they are not a part of this. The people that did this to this young man, this little girl clearly says,
football game. But you taking up for him, and you taking up for these crazy people, whether they kidnap Cupcake or not. Either way, they still are horrible people, dangerous people, and you taking up to see, read, or hear for you to believe this. Like, if there were scratches on his back,
lies. All the DNA was thrown away. She about to ask me, what you think? We took her in there. We broke in their house and took her in there. Yes, y'all took her in there. Y'all cut her finger or something, and y'all placed blood on their mattress cover. That's the reason why the DNA was daggone. It wasn't accurate because the time frame of the blood and daggone DNA on their mattress didn't daggone add up.
She was drugged. And the drugs that she was drugged with were found in their homes.
But did they search y'all's homes to find out if y'all might have had those same pills? Your mama might have had them same pills hanging around because they pill poppers, allegedly.
Her blood was found on the mattresses.
See? See? Her blood. Why would the little girl be bleeding? They didn't do nothing at that house. Why would Patrick take a little girl back to his house that he's going to daggone do anything to? Make that make sense. This little girl lying.
If all of these things occur in their home, you'll not believe that it was not them. So
What you think?
Somebody broke in their house and took her in there? What you think?
Her mother must have asked her to say that. So this little girl and these peasants of people that are plotting on Patrick Starworth because they don't want to take the fall. They don't want Vito to take the fall for what he done to Cupcake. They hiding it. Yep, they hiding the fact that they did this to this little girl. Yes, ma'am. Now they in here plotting.
Don't have nothing to do with it. Why the fuck y'all trying to make it be more than what the fuck it is?
I know what happened, Patrick.
That's the little girl, mama there talking. Now Vito said he know what happened. So Vito took Cupcake to Center Point, y'all.
So therefore, it's killed. Abraham had nothing to do with it. Dominique had nothing to do with it. Nolan ain't had nothing to do with it. Vito had nothing to do with it. Why the fuck y'all trying to make it be more?
How any of these people know who had something to do with it? You see what I'm saying? Because there wasn't none of them around.
What the fuck it is?
I know what happened. Patrick Starworth and them took Cupcake up to the Center Point. I know what the fuck happened.
Amara would be gone, dumbass hoes. And I mean, April could have went through a bad depression.
She said April could have went through a bad depression. So you mean to tell me April didn't go through a depression? What kind of nonsense is this?
I would have been gone because certain little girl was out there with him.
Stupid motherfucker, they went on neglectful case.
That shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, bro. We ain't finna blame nobody for that.
We finna blame Patrick.
And if Patrick don't get the death penalty, when he go to West Jefferson, when he gonna get killed, so it don't matter.
God said shit don't say Vito. It's the fact that you brought up Nolan.
That's April.
And Dominique said that Vito and Nolan had something to do. That's still bringing Vito into the equation when you get down to break that shit down, bitch. At the end of the day, you had no business talking about that shit at all.
Well, y'all heard it. They in Clubhouse. They going at it. They trying to figure out why people are saying Vito and Nolan, because the dad done said it from the jump. Y'all are the ones who did this to his daughter. Y'all the only ones that have motive. How would Patrick know where to get April's child at? So, April, y'all can keep on trying to fool the world, but we got a man to save by the name of Patrick Starworth, and Derek got to be saved too. Y'all heard the little girl throw Patrick in there and turn that girl's story around to all of this. I'm taking it to the FBI now. Ain't nothing else I can do but take it to the FBI in my city and let them see all the mess that was going down in this premeditated kidnapping. Anyways, y'all, I ain't gonna bore y'all. I just wanted y'all to hear this mess that's going on, how they premeditating on trying to kill Patrick Starworth.
The fact that you brought up Nolan
Don't get the damn feelings when he think shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Boy,
Sick
that wasn't
shit.
supposed to happen, bro. Shit, that shit was just some sick shit that happened, boy, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Shit happened and mistakes happen, bro. We ain't finna blame nobody for that.
Nobody said
And if Patrick don't get the death penalty, when he go to West Jefferson, when he gonna get killed. So it don't.
With that being said, y'all heard them conspiring ass demons that did this to Cupcake McKinney. We had to save Patrick Starworth. They're conspiring on him like they conspired on trying to kidnap this little girl. Y'all heard it with your own ears that April Thomas's niece, cousin, is the one that did all of this and led them to all of this. And it's sad. I'm really praying for justice, and I'm praying for you, Big Mama. Peace, be safe. Thank you, honey, because I tell you what, this is so stressful. And to be dealing with these spirits, it's like I'll be so drained. After dealing with Nathaniel Woods' spirit yesterday, y'all, I've been so drained. I mean, he really took a lot out of me, you know. But we definitely. You said, why didn't the defense catch the girls in the lie? They said that the judge told Patrick's lawyer that he was going to hold him in contempt if he didn't daggone hush, trying to explain to the people what was going on. So that man never had a daggone, he wasn't never going to have a fair trial in Birmingham anyway, y'all. But I'm going to do something, try to daggone see if I can get somebody to help me. Because I can't sit back and watch two innocent people lose their lives like Nathaniel Woods did. And he didn't do it, and ain't nobody standing up to help these people. Miss Hattie, I'm in here, fam. She said, I'm in here. Miss Hattie, well, we done had the segment already and everything. Like I told them, I'm exhausted. It's about that time for my body to shut down. Ooh. Bet you could do the replay for sure. I love you guys. Y'all stay sweet, say your prayers, and cover yourself tonight in the blood and the armor of Jesus and the Father. And God willing, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, ladies. Okay, Miss Hattie. Love you, girl.